Operating system. An operating system is a set of programs that manage all computer components and operations. It is the most important software that runs on a computer. A computer cannot do anything without an operating system. It must be installed on every computer. It acts as an interface between the computer, user, and the hardware. The user interacts with the computer through operating system. Functions of operating system. Operation system perform the following functions. Booting. Booting is a process of starting or restarting the computer. Operating system start the computer to work. It checks the computer and makes it ready to work. There are two types of booting: cold boot and warm boot. Cold boot: when the computer is turned on after it has been powered off completely. It is called cold boot. Warm boot: when the computer is restarted, it is called warm boot. When booting process takes place, the kernel and important instructions of operating system are copied from hard disks to main memory. RAM. Kernel is the most important part of operating system that manage memory and device, maintain computer clocks, start applications, and assign computer resources like device, programs, data, and informations, etc. Kernel remains in memory permanently while the computer is turned on. 6 major events happen during the boot process. The computer receives and distributes electrical power to its circuits so the system components can run. Second, BIOS. BIOS program starts when the ROM chip receives power. The BIOS contains instructions from starting the system before the operating system is loaded. The BIOS performs the power on self-test (POST) to check critical system components and make sure they are running properly. The computer may beep and flash message on the screen during this step. Fourth, if the system components are running properly, the BIOS looks for devices connected to the computer and checks their settings. If the BIOS found an error, the computer may beep again and display error message describing the problem. Fifth, Fifth point is if steps 3 and 4 are successful and error free, the BIOS searches for the system file required to run the operating system and loads them into RAM. Next, BIOS loads the kernel or core functions once the kernel is loaded. Sixth, the operating system completes setup tasks such as requesting username and password, starts and runs utility software and other programs in the background. It then displays the main user interface screen.